what all I done collected over time. I want to be proud, still be able to do little work and shit like that there, but that's work of choice. Not because I have to work to live. I want to live to be able to work. You understand?
That's right. That's me doing putting the video on live video on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that
They going like that. They gonna be like, dude, we touched in. I ain't.
you see that little red button up there? Yeah. This is the channel that I talk about. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know what. This look like. That's my nephew. My brother's son.
Where you pretty much just at right path, and when you certain things, it's a block. It's what we talking about, killing each other, doing something.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a new year, and I mean, I feel like it's not only a new chapter in your life, but it could become a new book in your life. It's an opportunity, you know what I'm saying? And with that, I feel like you should just pretty much not only just go with the flow, but it's a year of awakening and wanting to know and do better.
That's right.
On all, you know what I'm saying, different spectrums of the whole reality, to the point to where from the animals, everything is evolving.
Exactly.
Weather is changing.
Exactly.
To the point to where we playing the temper with it, just to try to get it back how it was, you understand? But it's like that old outdated information in ways is old. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it may work, but for the most part, you got to update not only yourself, but you got to update pretty much and see what's being around you that's updating, because things can pretty much bypass you and go over your head to the point to where you'll be just stuck and looped in the matrix even more. So it's all just knowing pretty much yourself, And when you know, it's a difference between knowing and believing. I can easily believe something that I don't know. But if I know something, you can't make me believe something that I know. You know what I'm saying?
That's right. And the word belief just means it's something you can't prove.
The word belief have the word lie in it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It has the word lie.
And the word knowledge also has the word know in it.
That's right.
So it's a major difference, but it's words and spelling. And that's a whole nother different story and topic, because spelling is everything's putting a spell on you when you cast certain words and you say, so it's all me knowing and me starting to realize, you know what I'm saying, with my real eyes, that this is real,
Exactly.
Not only this words and people just putting this out there because it's a new age and era to where everything is pretty much being transferred with technology. People losing their jobs and shit over technology. People losing, pretty much their careers over technology. You understand? So the technology era is pretty much advancing. It's putting people out of work, and it's making people pretty much having to alter and upgrade themselves as well. Because if not, you're going to just be lost in the loop.
Yeah, you're right. That is, yeah.
Now just be chilling on Peter. Yeah, I know you be doing your Dougie. I pretty much lean towards you because you have the answers. And even if you don't have the answers, you'll give me something close to where I can feed off and give me enough fuel and energy for me to exceed to where I need to, or maybe even push me past where I was trying to get to land me somewhere ultimate that I wanted to be and didn't even know it if I would have never asked the question.
Yeah, you sound like you be doing a lot more, because like I said, sometimes I have to admit, I don't have all the answers sometimes. You know what I'm saying? But I give what I got, and look like you be doing a lot more research and stuff. You can tell, like you stay on your game.
I mean, I try to, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of stuff I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Well, I appreciate everything that pretty much you have been consistent with, and I understand now. I have a better understanding of where pretty much we are totally at, you know, in life, in this present moment, to the point where you gotta congratulate yourself. You know, you gotta thank yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Did you watch back in the past? Did you watch the videos of how they show the signs of like the 12 tribes and who you are and all that? Did you watch that? Did you ever see a video like that?
Which one? The 12 tribes of
Israel. Yeah, have you ever seen? You see what I mean? You seen the video of it? Pretty much how they have the signs outside and they showing all the 12 tribes and stuff like that.
Oh, all right. Yeah, you're right. I always see different clips of those guys. Pretty much our people, our brothers, and they pretty much. I feel like they came to a conclusion to what they tired of what's been going on. They tired of the lies, and they started to want to know. And when they went down their knowledge, the rabbit hole, I mean, you find out information that pretty much it gives you answers to, you know, to free yourself, you know.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't want to be free. A lot of people want to be trapped in this illusion of life.
That's true. You are so right about that.
It's working for them. You know, they feel like it's working for them, but I mean, everybody's life is different, you know, so it's not really.
That's right. And I can definitely tell some more brothers about you like me on live here on YouTube. They got this particular brother. He be on here. They call him brother. They call him Melon Wisdom, and you know he put out videos, and he always come in and check my videos up under and comment up under them, encourage me, keep up the good work and stuff like that. And I put you on camera because I'm introducing you to this brother, you know, because he has a lot of knowledge and stuff. His YouTube channel is Melon Wisdom. I don't know if you probably, I had sent some videos. I know I'm not expecting for you to remember all of it, you know, because I understand you're new to the thing.
You be flooding me with. I be thinking my computer just got a virus or something. Oh, got a virus.
Yeah, so I realized I got to kind of slow it a little bit. I realized nobody can get it all at one time. Yeah, I said.
I appreciate it. No, it was just affirming that what's being said is yeah. Though, to my brother, I pretty much I'm on my journey to pretty much set a lot of slates smooth. You know what I'm saying? To the point where I can pretty much look back and be proud.
Yeah, that's right. Look back and be proud. That's right.
I welcome all type of different energies.
That's right.
As long as for the righteous purpose, and I thank you for everything, and thank you for.
I thank you for receiving it.
You got to know that a flower that try to grow through that concrete, you know, it wasn't meant for that flower or that plant or that blade of grass to come through.
And you know, I have said the same thing. A lot of people don't want to be free. You're right about that.
Yeah, they don't. So that's why I say you gotta kind of chill with the angels and let the demons be demons.
Yeah. Let them be.
I tried to change demons over. You hear me?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, you will find yourself de-energized to the point to where you will kind of start, you know, dwelling off of the energies.
Exactly.
And it'll start changing you.
It focus on changing you. That's right. You said you right. You spitting some good knowledge there. You know, like everybody ain't gonna just let the demons be demons and just do what you got to do sometimes. Yeah, you're right. That is so true because everybody, you know, don't want to be like. There's no other way to put it. I couldn't have said it no better. No, a lot of people just don't want to be free. You know. Yeah.
Yeah. But for sure, though, we do have a great number that they are turning over
Yeah.
becoming more independent thinkers, and pretty
Mm.
much making that change. And it's scary, bro. It's scary because a lot of people get, bumped off and killed and all type of trickery in the systems and all this. So it's scary, and it's definitely, it gets you on your toes to the point of where it make you even more alert, aware, and connected, and all that is pretty much the same thing.
I
And,
think what I pretty much struggle within my inner self is like if I come around a bunch of people, you feel kind of uncomfortable. It's not that you don't want to interact. It's just that, man, what I got to get shake this spirit off or something. Uh, that have you ever felt like a lot of I don't know. It's different with everybody. I can't say everybody have the same struggle or experience. You know.
yeah, I can say I did. Pretty much when you in tune and connected with yourself to the point of where you realize that it's not only you that's in control.
Mm-hmm.
Like you're the ultimate choice maker, but you're not the ultimate one that's in control.
Right.
So, when I pretty much get grounded anywhere I go, I pray. Even if it's a little prayer, I saying to myself like, man, it's crazy out here. I'ma just, be careful. I'm gonna make sure I'm more alert. I pray that, that you watching over me right now, because anything can happen. I know it, and to the point where you get more grounded, to the point where you listen more to your gut. You listening more to yourself and your conscious, and that's just God working all the way through you. And just different signs, different numbers.
That's right.
Things. And you got to just be aware.
You got to be aware.
Yeah. You got me over here shaking, bro. It's real. I don't know. Some things just not even thinking about it. It's just flowing off to the point where I feel like I have more to say. That I can pretty much regurgitate. But it's a good feeling. I can tell you that. And it's a new year. And I just know it's a lot of good things,
That's right.
That pretty much benefit from this energy shift. And also,
exactly.
Trying to hold it all in. You heard me?
Yeah.
Embracing it. It's just like hopping on a roller coaster. It's that big dip about to come. And you like, oh, looking at it, bracing yourself pretty much. You know what I'm saying? To the point to where you're trying to get ready for this next move.
Exactly. I always have been a person that like even like some people say just because you're older, that doesn't mean you're gonna have all the answers neither. You see what I'm saying? But and that's what confuses a lot of people. They feel like just because you're older, they feel like, oh, automatically you got all the answers, but that's not even true. Because sometimes a lot of the older ones just be in just as much need of answers as the younger people. Sometimes the younger generation can give the older people. It can go both ways. It's not about the age. It's just about the understanding and wisdom where you at in your life. Because you can be old, you can be a older person, and you still can be 20 years old at the same time. You still can be seeking for knowledge and stuff. And you'll be surprised.
I think like the Asian culture, it goes up like they don't weigh a person by their size or weight, but they weigh a person by their knowledge. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you can have like an older person who's pretty much elderly weigh more than a child, but the child can actually be more knowledgeable if a child is into more knowledgeable things, such as books. And books pretty much just lead down whatever topic you want. To the point where, like I said, like you say, it don't matter on the age. You can be old at 20 and you can be still young at 80 mentally.
Yeah. That's that exactly. Now you broke it. Now the way you broke it down a little bit better.
I mean, it's still the same thing.
Yeah, it's still the same thing.
Yeah.
That's right. You can be 80. That's right. You can be 80 and still mentally you can be 20.
Right.
Because you got people that are 80 doesn't have very much knowledge.
And I mean, that wasn't by all the way choice neither. It was.
No, that's right. It wasn't choice. That's right. It was not a choice. That's right.
And they were pretty much brainwashed.
Yeah, brainwashed. And like just like the struggle thing, like with being rich and poor. We wasn't uh born rich. We was born into being poor. Like, have you ever heard, and have you ever heard of this word called convert?
Convert?
Yeah, converts. They call it converts. The people who convert to something. Like, like the other nation, they, you, like more than likely, the natives cannot convert to being poor. We were born into being poor.
Right.
It's something that you can't convert to. You can't convert to a struggle. We was born into the struggle.
I mean, it is kind of like a conversion because I feel like because we were great at one point. We were.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I know exactly what you're talking about.
And through everything that pretty much happened, through that little trade or whatever, and people were brought over, and whatever had happened.
Okay, yeah, what I
converted over from top of the line to pretty much nothing. You know what I'm saying? Or where we at now? You saying where we are pretty much? We were born in slavery. We were born in poverty. We were born with nothing. That was because of what we did years ago. You know, breaking the commandments and everything.
Yeah, I was just speaking in terms of breaking the the curses from generation.
But up to date, yeah, we were born with it, and we still have to, like you say, lean back to our commandments to pretty much get a more fair chance at life.
That's right.
He's very powerful, and to the point to where that's all you need in life. That's all you need.
That's right.
Shit, you don't need no soldiers. It can be one man. You know what I'm saying?
Because we were great at one time, but our fathers fell off, and the generation of curse went down, and we was born into the poor struggle because of the generation of curse that was passed down. I guess that's how I was trying to relate it. But I understand what you're saying, though. You know,
that could be a possible conversion. You know, they converted over from this to this, but I feel like this been going on for years, and it's just at a new world, new era right now, to the point to where you really got to break the codes to understand it's still the same thing, but you got to pretty much update your information.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You got to upgrade it because we were so held back for so many years. We still way back there.
Yeah, we still.
We using that as a slingshot. Some people stand back there.
And we constantly upgrading, you're right.
They feel like that's where it's at. And it's sad because I say again, I was there too. I was lost too. I was a lost soul. But I always had that flame in me that pretty much not only was good at just sports and just naturally being the passive aggressive person that I am, it was just willing to want to figure out who I am and my ultimate purpose.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you
led me to where I'm at today. And I'm not the best. I'm not the best. I'm not. I would want people to pretty much follow their own, even if it is negative. Sometimes it takes the negative to pretty much set you to the righteous way. I show you.
Yeah, that's right.
Mistakes.
That's right.
It's just how much you take, how much you know, and how much you would have that willpower to want to know and want to do better.
That's right.
it's simple, but it's complex because if you're not really used to doing something, it seems almost impossible. But once you get to constantly, trickling at it or giving it a try or pretty much sticking with it, even if you're not the best, you still get like a natural rhythm, and it'll sooner or later come to you, so.
Exactly.
That's where I'm at with it.
That well said, brother. Because it's well said, because it's like when you are like you can even though we living in a new society, we're still constantly upgrading. Even though we're dealing with the old, but we still upgrading at the same time. Meaning upgrading mean we're trying to change the old way and break the curses. Breaking the curses is you're updating, and you're coming back to your original. If that would be safe to say.
Right, I feel like that's true because when we were born, we were only taught so much.
That's right.
When you figure out that is more to know, and you start to actually figure out those things that pretty much answers your questions.
That's right. Answers your question.
And it all makes sense. If it makes sense, I feel like you should lean towards it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if it don't make sense to people just saying a bunch of stuff to you, just trying to win you over, do your own research, because, like I said, you can believe anything.
That's right.
That you have your knowledge on, so.
Yep, that's right. Even though we would interpret it, it's the same thing. We got the same spirit. We just translate it in a different way, but it doesn't mean you're taking it out of context. You just translating it different. You're putting your word in it a little bit more plainer or something, if that would be safe to say. Maybe. Yeah, you're interpreting the word. You're should I say paraphrasing something? Sometimes we just paraphrase things, and we paraphrase it, but we are paraphrasing it like in this way, but it doesn't mean that it's contradicting what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah, that's right. Like you're saying about the upgrading, even though we in 2023. Yeah, I like. It makes sense the way that you're bringing it to me. You know what I'm saying? How you're breaking it down, it makes sense. That's what I'm trying to say.
Right. I try to make it make sense as much as it makes sense to me. I feel like a person who pretty much understands something, they can pretty much explain it to the person to try to get them to understand as much as you're trying to get them to regurgitate the information that you're trying to get over, It's like the best teacher is experience itself. Yeah. So when you experience something and you go through first-hand experience, you're going to always pretty much have that downloaded recipe to the point to where you can easily give somebody else the recipe. You don't even have to be with them. You can be over the phone. It can be over the internet. It can be through letter. You can write the recipe down. You understand?
Exactly.
As long as I know it, But at the end of the day, some way I had to explore to know what I know.
Exactly.
I'm not saying I know it all. I'm not saying I know
me neither.
But at the end of the day, like I said, some things that just resonate and it works for you. And you understand pretty much what you put in is what you get out.
That's right.
And that's any recipe. I can have a recipe to a gumbo, but if I put in what I want to put in.
That's right.
You understand?
Exactly.
All right. So I'm just chilling. Big dog, look, my phone about to die.
Okay, all right. Okay, then
we're going to have to do another video or something. Tell your people lock in, subscribe, and make sure that they stay in tune because it's about to go down.
That's right. Hey, let me ask you something. Let me ask you something. Do you have a YouTube? You ain't got no YouTube channel, do you?
No, man, not yet. But I feel like I say, it's a new year. I do have a camera, so I'm gonna try to get a few things going and But for sure, I gotta stick to my original foundation first. You know,
Oh.
I don't want to get too sidetracked. You know how I get, crazy already. So I gotta stick to one thing. I can't.
Okay.
I stay focused. But that's always a good idea. But I feel like at the end of the day, once I fully feel like I got myself together, then I can go and spread that word. But right now I'm still working on myself, big dog.
I understand you. I definitely trust me. What you just said, it resonated with me like putting water on a car. Trust me. I understand you, brother. I trust me. I definitely get what you're saying. Just a minute, because I had to say the same thing, and I still be saying the same thing sometimes. I'm not really fully where I should be, and I want to be fully prepared. You're right, because I fully can relate to what you're saying, huh?
Somebody can easily see this video and pretty much it ignite their flame. You know what I mean? So I feel like that may be my goal. That may be my thing. So it's not nothing major. It's just God speaking.
Yeah, God is speaking, bro. Yep, you can tell that because yeah, that's right. Because he speak to you in different ways. Like they was breaking down. How can you tell who the real Jews are? And they said these curses will be upon them for a sign and for a wonder, to let you know how you can identify the real Jews.
Right.
I know you heard that in the video.
Even the Jewish people, they know who the real Jew.
Okay.
It's just we have to.
And I can definitely take time one day, events next time we come back on the panel. I can show you that in the Bible it said the Jewish people, the Lord Most High said, don't give heed to Jewish fables and endless. Yeah, the Jewish.
We still playing in it, so it's like it's a big gumbo pot, and we gotta pretty much learn that recipe, the original recipe, because what we getting is fabricated.
That's right. Jewish just means to pertain to.
It's like converted, like you said earlier, like a conversion.
Convert.
I converted, like I'm a European, I'm whatever, but I can convert and call myself Jewish.
Yeah.
Try to be Jew.
That's
I
right.
Try to be a Jew, but I'm Jewish because I converted from my original to somebody else's culture.
That's right, and that's pretty much that's right. That's exactly what those people did. Those fake Jews in Israel with them hats on their head and all that kind of stuff. They did. That's what they did. They came. They are the apostles anyway, because they didn't even they converted. So they are Jewish people. They call them Israeli Jews,
right?
Meaning that they are the fake one. They're not the real.
Yeah, that's kind of like the people that's out there in Egypt, around the belt of the earth.
That's right.
Around those pyramids and stuff like that. That's the same stuff that's going on. It's all crazy. It really is, but it's like it takes me to understand a little bit more for me to explain it to how I want to.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, it takes time. Just like you said earlier, things don't come overnight.
Right.
It doesn't come overnight.
Fruit don't grow when you just plant that seed. You gotta take that little time. You gotta actually get the right nurturing.
Hey, let me ask you this before you get off. Have you ever heard people say men's goings are of the Lord? Have you ever heard that in the brother speaking that on the streets? Men's goings are of the Lord.
Men's goings of the Lord.
Are of the Lord. A man's goings are of the Lord. If not, I can come back later on and I can show you that out of the Bible, the Apocrypha. Eventually, I can show it to you later on out the Bible, whatever. Like,
what you think, Peter? Answer this before we get off.
Okay.
You know all the people that they talk about in the Bible.
Do I know all the people that they talk about in the Bible?
Right. The 12 different tribes.
Yes, pretty much. Yes.
All right.
Yes, I do. And I actually have a sign of huh?
By any chance, do you think those people are walking this earth today?
Yeah, I would say yes. Yes. because the 18 nations in the Bible.
I know. That's all I want to say.
And then
if you cut it off like that, Peter, that's fine. That's gonna get you some views right there, Peter. That's gonna shake up a lot of.
Okay, I know what you mean. Okay, I get what you're saying. Don't say nothing else. Just leave it right there.
We're gonna come back to another video. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Hey, look. The reason why I'm asking you, hey, look, I'm not asking you to jump and go too fast.
Come on.
I'm not asking you to do that.
I'm with you.
Yeah, but like, nah, I tell you what, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, just keep it where you're at. Just keep it where you're at. I'm not gonna jump too fast. That'll be another topic for another time.
You already know it.
Yeah.
Make sure y'all follow and subscribe to my man channel right there at the bottom left corner, right there. Subscribe. You know it.
Yeah.
All rough, but it ain't about how I look. It's about the message.
It's about. Yeah, it's right. It's not about. That's right. That's right. And this is my nephew here. We chopped it up this morning. We talking about some opening each other's eyes up to this knowledge about the Hebrew, the 12 tribes, and just trying to just get a better understanding. So we in the same boat. We trying to build ourselves up in the way that we should. So that that's what's important. So hopefully out there somebody can be edified, and we next time we come back we just get off into it. We just take out the time and just do some breakdowns and stuff on some knowledge or whatever. So,
man, right there.
Amen. So